Welcome back from that quick one, and it's time for us to talk tech. And I'm joined by Kobe Spike Nkrumah, and he's in the studio with me. And you know, when he's here, we talk about tech. And today we'll be talking about personalizing your Google Chrome browser. And Spikey's here to tell us more. Spikey, how are you?
Hi, Sel. I'm good.
Okay, so how do you personalize your Chrome browser?
So first off, people will be wondering, why would you want to personalize your browser? So I like to have a different appearance of my browser. I don't like the stock all white and gray. It looks boring. I like something more, attractive, something more me. And also because sometimes you want to be able to save passwords, save bookmarks and everything. So say you use a different computer. So I go home and I have a different computer. I'm at work, I have a different computer. I should be able to access things across these two browsers. Now, when you decide to do this, I'll use Chrome as an example. When you go to Chrome, there's this profile icon on your top right corner. When you tap on it, it gives you the option to sync. So when you tap on turn on sync, it asks you to enter your Gmail account, because this is Google Chrome, of which I will do. And when I do that and I accept that I want to sign in, it's going to sign into my Google Chrome. Now, I have two-step verification, as I've always advised people to enable. So because of that, it's going to send the verification to my phone, and then I will accept. Now, when I accept this, it's going to automatically, customize the whole browser and give me my settings that I've already saved. Now, when this is done, all my passwords that I've saved in the browser, all my browsing history, everything basically goes onto this browser.
Okay.
Now I'm waiting for that confirmation to come to my phone right now. That's some of the quirks that you have to work out sometimes when it has to do with verification, two-step verification. So now it's here. I'll say yes, and it's going to allow me to change everything in this browser to basically work how I want it to. So while it does that in the background, you can ask me any question you want to.
Well, I just want to find out, is it only Chrome that you can change the browser, personalize or customize it?
No. You can do that for Firefox.
Okay.
You can do that for Opera. But I personally prefer Chrome because it synchronizes with your Gmail. Now, when you use Gmail, you know that it carries along everything. Your Android phone settings are synchronized through Gmail, and the applications that you sign into, you download on your browser in Gmail too. Some of them work on your phone too. So yeah, I prefer Gmail and I prefer Chrome.
Well, okay. So just so you know, I just want to find, I'm sure everybody at home is curious and they want to know, when you change the details or the color, or add some touches to your Chrome, can you save it?
Yes, you can. So when you change all these things, for instance, when I change how I want the browser to look, everything will stay there even when I turn it off. So as you can see, I've signed in, so my picture is now there. Sync is off. When I turn on sync, everything is going to start. All my applications, all my last browsing history, it's all going to come to this browser. So it saves it, and it transfers to any time I go to another browser, any computer, and I sign in to my browser, that applies to it too. Okay,
so how do you change it?
Like I mentioned, you tap on the top and then you go to turn on sync. So as I've synced, it says syncing to my email. So that's going to go on.
Spike. Okay.
Yeah, that's my burner.
I want you to show me, how can you change the color? What if I want to change my browser to pink?
So you go to your Chrome App Store where you have your web store, and you can download themes. Like the way you have themes on your phones. And when you go to your web store and you search for any theme that you want, it will appear here.
Do you have to pay for these themes?
It depends on the developer, but themes are usually free. But if I do design a theme that is very, very, very beautiful and has some crazy features, I'd want to charge you money for it. But most of them are free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely.
So as you can see, when you go to the Chrome Web Store and you go to themes, you can see all the themes that are on offer there, all the apps that you can add to your browser. So you can see my bookmarks have started coming. MP3 skull, keyboards and mouses, all these bookmarks are bookmarks that I have on my other browser. You can see that the apps that I've downloaded on my previous browser and I've synchronized are all coming in now. And very soon the theme will also change.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kobe Spike Nkrumah. Well, it's time for us to do some wise words from our Twitter family. And you know the hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And we have Leanne who says, do the right thing even when no one is looking. It's called integrity. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And we have Hongo who says, when you run alone, it's called race. When God runs with you, it's called grace. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Hashtag Wednesday Motivation. Hashtag Wednesday Thoughts. And Shirley says, hashtag Wednesday Thoughts, hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Good relationships need two persons to create and operate with patience and tolerate each other's shortcomings. Comes with a very small image over there. And Kathleen says, own your imperfections and they become assets. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And Billy Russell says, price is what you pay, value is what you get. Cheaper doesn't always mean better. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Hashtag Wednesday Thoughts. And Data Story says, there are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Well, it's time for me to wrap up the show. The show has been Joy News Interactive with me, Selinam Ampu. Join us tomorrow and we'll definitely bring some more interesting topics and very interesting comments on here. Thank you very much and bye.